Now, protests have been staged in occupied Palestinian territories against Israel's Prawer bill, which would lead to the relocation of tens of thousands of Palestinian Bedouins. The protesters call the bill racist and an attempt by Tel Aviv to ethnically cleanse the Palestinians. Israel says it will go ahead with the bill. More details from our correspondent Nell Burton in Ramallah.
Protests have taken place in occupied Palestinian territories against an Israeli bill called the Prawer bill. It aims to relocate tens of thousands of Palestinian Bedouins, a move that critics see as an attempt to displace the Palestinian Bedouins, with some calling it an attempt to ethnically cleanse them. Despite growing condemnation, Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has said that Tel Aviv will go ahead with the plan. He's even slammed the latest protests against the bill.
Netanyahu is a criminal and racist. First of all. The second, that's just like tell the people how arrogant the Israeli government is, and they can't just like the world can't be tolerant with them, and we can't do as well. So this is in a way and a kind of a call from us, like to boycott and to isolate Israel as an apartheid regime.
Another activist believes that the Prawer bill is part of efforts by Israel to expand its settlements on occupied territories.
The Israeli bill will lead to the forced eviction of tens of thousands of Palestinian Bedouins and will destroy villages in which they have lived for centuries. It's a racist bill which is designed to ghettoize the Palestinian community to help Israelis expand illegal settlements.
The Prawer bill was formulated in 2011 and is currently under debate in the Israeli Knesset. It calls for the destruction of dozens of villages and the relocation of up to 70,000 Palestinian Bedouins. The coordinated protests around the world echoed the same message: the Prawer will not pass. The protesters believe this is just an example of the Israelis' discriminatory policies against the Palestinians. Nell Burton for Press TV, occupied Ramallah.
We're going to cross over to New York. Joining us via Skype is Rabbi Yisroel Dovid Weiss. He's also the Associate Director of Neturei Karta International. Many thanks for joining us here on Press TV, Rabbi. Now, this bill has been condemned as racist. However, Israel is determined to go ahead with it. What do you make of that?
Well, with the help of the Almighty, I pray to Him to bestow upon me His wisdom and truth, that I may convey His message and so sanctify His name and bring peace to the world. Amen. I am just returning today. I flew in from Chicago, where there was a meeting of the American Muslims for Palestine, and this was one of the issues in the forefront that we were talking about. In fact, they're making a day of rage. This is from a Jewish point of view. Let us just say that we couldn't condemn this more, but we have to put it in its context. The whole state of Israel is an occupation against the Torah. We as Jews are forbidden to have a state. We are forbidden to kill and steal and oppress a people. The occupation, every inch that is occupying Palestine, the Holy Land, is against the Torah and all the ones who are true to the Torah around the world. And there are hundreds of thousands of Jews who are still true to the Torah. The more the religious the community around the world, whether it is in Al-Quds, in Jerusalem, or New York, or in England, or in Australia, we stand in solidarity to oppose the existence of the state, and every time they make another step forward, another link in this chain of Nakba, of tragedy and of sorrow, this is just an insidious step forward of Israeli occupation, a rebellion against God. It is totally illegitimate. It is against God and the Torah, and they keep on using, I believe that they're using the concept. Now, the issue of Iran, that America is finally, with God's help, trying to live with peace with the Islamic Republic of Iran. So they realize that maybe the American government most probably will overlook when they're doing their actions, because they're making such complaints about what America did to Iran. So they're going to take steps forward. That's what they're doing now, because these are criminals. The whole state of Israel, whether it doesn't matter who's representing them, whether it's Netanyahu, Sharon, or Rabin, they are all criminals, and they're using every opportunity to rebel against God. We stand in opposition. We say that the world should stand up and not allow with the state. We say that the world should stand up and help bring a peaceful expedient, peaceful with God's help, dismantlement to this impediment to peace that Jews have for hundreds and hundreds of years lived together in peace and solidarity with Muslims and with the Arabs in general, and with Muslims in the Islamic Republic of Iran and the Persia and in Iran. This is the example how we coexisted. Who needs this state? Only the ones, the works of Shaitan, the Satan, who's making an impediment to peace and bringing rivers of blood from Jews together with the Palestinian people and now with the Bedouins. We cannot, the world should not be silent. God help, we will remove this. We can once again all together serve God in peace. I'm looking so much forward to meeting again in Iran with the esteemed new president of Iran, and to come together and let the world know where is the truth and where is the falsehood. The truth.
All right, Rabbi, I'm afraid I'm going to have to stop you there. You've said it all. Unfortunately, time's gotten the better of us. That was Rabbi Yisroel David Weiss, Associate Director of the Neturei Karta International from New York. Many thanks indeed for your comments here on Press TV.